Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, for your Patreon cast of the week of November the 17th, it's going to be GuMiho versus Solar from the most recent GSL finals, a TVZ of epic proportions. Top side is going to be GuMiho, and on the bottom left, it's going to be Solar. Alright, man. So, no proxies here today from Solar, or SCBs already would have been across the map. But we're going to look for it anyway, says Solar. Okay, so let's see what strategy Solar is going to go here. Maybe 16, 18, 17 with Lings and Banes and Queens, and then maybe some Roaches. I don't know. We will have to see, won't we? That's why you clicked on this video. Yeah, so 16 hatch here. Yep, 1 Rax expand timing with this gas. We got a Reaper in the future here, and more than 1 Reaper. Okay, so a 2 Rax opener. Solar says, I can handle this. He doesn't know what it is, but he says, I can handle a multiple Reaper opening from GuMiho. And he's preparing for it well. So yeah, if you're watching this the week of November 17th, hit that like button. Thank you very much for supporting me on patreon.com/FalconPaladin for at least $1 a month. Really do appreciate the support. And if you're watching this in, I don't know, December 2023 or later, you also hit the like button and subscribe. I'm here 5 or 6 times a week with StarCraft 2 content. High-level stuff, low-level stuff. Arcade stuff. You never know what you're going to get at the Falcon Paladin StarCraft 2 channel. Alright, so 4 Lings on the way, 2 Queens. Okay. We've got a Reaper going through the speed zone. Zoom. And the speed zone again. Zoom. This Reaper's name from Nick D. Baker is simply Mikasa from Attack on Titan, which just wrapped up this month. Crazy stuff, man. I mean, is it like one of the best animes, one of the best mangas of the last 10 years? I mean, it basically ran for about 10 years-ish. The anime took forever to get to the final thing, but I don't know. I feel like it's earned its position as one of the greatest animes, generational anime, as Giga called it on his YouTube channel. Yeah, as these Reapers are checking, is there a third base? No, awesome. Are we delaying this third base? That's super rad. Let's go. Coming in. KDHR to get that Queen out of the way. Oh, Lings. They do get one of the Reapers. No. Oh, tried to throw up an Evolution Chamber block there. Couldn't quite get it off, but the Reapers get chased away regardless. And so far, I think this is fine. 1 drone down for 1 Reaper is a fine trade from Solar. Where's his third base? Here it is. Third base at 314 is not awesome, but your opponent's natural base is late too. So you know what? I think it's going to work out just fine. Speed's finishing up for these Lings. He made a bunch of Lings. He'd like to do something with them, so he's going to send them across the map. But however, this is a hard wall from GuMiho, so not going to be a big deal. But yeah, Attack on Titan, man. I almost don't want to talk about it too much for fear of spoiling it for someone who hasn't watched it. If you're an anime fan at all, and you haven't watched Attack on Titan, that's impossible, right? At this point, if you're an anime fan, there's no way you haven't tried it. Right? Anyway, whatever. It's one of the more complexly crafted stories I've seen in an anime. It does some incredibly smart stuff. The original conceit of the show, just fighting giant monsters that come attack your town every once in a while, is super fun, and the animation is incredible, and the characterization is great, and yeah, I mean, I don't know, I almost feel kind of stupid being like, yo, watch Attack on Titan, but you definitely should. Alright, what do we got? Starport coming up from GuMiho. Knocking down these rocks for easier defense on this ramp. Creep tumors down there would help too. Creep spreading up to connect to the third base is the priority, though. We understand that. And it's just going to be GuMiho going pretty standard Marines, medevacs, Widow Mines. The Reaper group is still out here. Doing alright. I mean, how many kills do they have? A Zergling has died, and that's him right here. Oh, that one Mikasa Reaper has the 2 kills. Been stealing Reaper stealing kills from everybody else. Which makes sense considering Mikasa is kind of like the best, most overpowered character in the show. Potentially, I don't know, Levi might be. No, I think it's Mikasa. Anywho, creep spreading. Maybe pushing out here, landing a third base. Maybe worried about some Ling counterattack timing here from Solar. Armory on the way, which to me says Widow Mines. Although it also could just be... No, you know what? It's got to be. Got to start pumping out some Widow Mines here eventually. Or the Armory for a Hellbat transformation too. As I'm recognizing we have a couple Hellions out. So, traditional timing is about 6 to 8 minutes. This first attack from Terran player can be really damaging to a Zerg. They really need to stop making workers at around, I was going to say 50, but he's at 60 now. So maybe he overdroned a little bit here, but let's see what we get. That tumor going down is awesome. This tumor going down would be super useful too. This one's a nice backup to have. Creep spread down. This ramp is ginormous. You're going to use a scan? Yep. Going to use a scan to wipe out that tumor. Baneling Nest on the way. This is going to be Lings and Queens available for this attack right now. That's it. It is 19 Lings, 8 Queens, and ooh, a Hellbat drop in the main. Oh, I love this. Oh my gosh, I love this. It's pretty awesome. Oh, in a position to roast up those Lings. They have to back it out, but Queen damage pretty good here. And the Hellbats are going to die without getting a lot done. 3 kills on that Hellbat. Not too shabby. The good reaction there from Solar, and this is the hardest part of this whole strategy for Solar and Zerg in general is, where do you put your Queens? Right? Because if you don't do it right, you have your Queens down here, and there's an attack that comes up here, you're probably going to lose your base. You just have to be... you're sending Lings out, you're putting Overlords in position, though this guy just died, and you're just trying to make sure you spread your creep as much, just so you know where the heck the Terran army is, where they're going to attack next, because your Queens are the bulk of your army right now, and will be for a little bit, up until upgrades start coming in from the Marines, and then suddenly the Queens just get obliterated by Marine fire. So yeah, creep tumors going down. This is the battle. 4th base from Solar, pop in 3rd base, rockin' from GuMiho. 1-1 just finishing up now for the Lings and Banes and potential future Ultralisks. They benefit too, but it's a Hydralisk den. Could be Hydraling Bane. Again, a very popular strategy. We see it a lot in modern day StarCraft. And 0. How are you a 0 kill? There you go. 6 kill, 7 kill Hellbat. Why are you flying up? Okay, well, it's a dead medevac. Not the greatest control there from GuMiho. Kind of sloppy to be sure. All right, so re-creeping places that have lost their creep, and then those tumors die too. Super frustrating stuff. GuMiho not wanting to go too deep onto the creep here. But, ooh, changing some of your more wounded Lings into Banelings is a genius, because guess what? They get their full health back when they transform and morph into Banelings. Same thing for Corruptors into Broodlords. Same thing for Roaches into Ravagers. Always nice. Range upgrade for Hydras getting researched. 4th base on the way from GuMiho. Is he transitioning anywhere? He's adding a tank. As we all know, Hydraling Bane kind of suffers against a billion siege tanks. It's not really mech per se, it's just a bajillion siege tanks with maybe some Hellbat Marine play. Kind of more traditional mech is really good against Hydraling Bane. So we'll see. We'll see if GuMiho maybe gets into a higher tank count here, or if he's going to try to split against the Banes. Right? Smaller numbers of tanks, not a really big problem for this Hydraling Bane thing. 5th base coming up left side from Solar. 4th base under construction here from GuMiho. Probably going to lift it, land it here, and Planetary Fortress it up. 2-2s on the way from GuMiho, and a small attack down. Ah, there we go, top side. This is the thing. Solar cancels his 5th because he didn't have any vision up that top left side. Really problematic. Try to come in from all angles here. Tank gonna die. This group of Marines, all of them are gonna die too. But 2 medevacs full of dudes. Are they gonna pop in? No, they think better of it. They get out of there. These Marines are still holding this top corner. All right, so Queens wander in. Like I said, Queens, bulk of your army for a minute, up until 2-2, 3-3 starts coming in on these Marines. And I guess you have to have more of them too. Like 5 Marines, even with 3-3, aren't going to do great against that many Queens. Queen armor is just impressive as it stands, right? They come with 1 armor natively. Oh my gosh, I'm second guessing myself there. That's true, right? I think so. Anyway, new 5th base here from Solar at the Rich Vespine Geyser base. Hey, hey, hey. This group is going to scan up that ramp, see 100 Banelings, and say, we are not going to go there. Yeah, 4th base has landed. Are we going to Planetary Fortress this sucker or what? GuMiho. Ooh, a lurker den. You know how I feel about lurkers in this matchup. Forcing a liftoff, I guess that's why it's not a planetary yet. He didn't quite have the units to defend. No baneling support. These Marines are awesome. And another base canceled. Hey, this is all right. GuMiho getting another base canceled, dropping inside the main base again. Left side attack, trying to get as many drones as possible. Hellbats in the front. Roosh. Just dying largely here. The group that's left behind is killed, but 15 drones have died. Oh, we are high ground killing some of these drones at that third base or fourth base. Awesome. GuMiho doing what he needs to do here. 17 drone kills in the first 10 minutes of the game. This is feeling rather nice, I gotta say. Ling, like just Lings alone, not really gonna do it, my guy. Maybe if they have Adrenal against this group, but okay, did force a liftoff just with Lings alone. GuMiho doing what needs to be done, and what needs to be done is attacking from different positions at the same time against the Zerg player, because if you attack one place every time with your entire army, the Zerg can handle it a lot more easily. GuMiho, 5th base, landed. This group just picks up. The Hydras are not really in a position to kill these medevacs very well. So 4th base planetary, new command center coming in. Low ground Vespene geysering, rich Vespene geysering here is GuMiho. Love to see that. We got a +3 ground carapace on the way from Solar. Always good to have, and that 3/3 from the Terran is kicking up here too. Adrenal finishing up, and that makes these Lings so much better. So much better. So they're killing a sensor tower. They're going to kill a siege tank. They are going to get inside a mineral line and force a friendly fire tank splash on the SCVs. No, it's just accidental. I'm not trying to kill you guys, but oh, this is not a planetary yet. It must lift, must put some SCVs in the command center and evac out of there. Hydra's not going to get it into burning before it gets to this high ground position. But there we go. That's what Solar needed to get back in this game, was a little bit of a counterattack. Ooh, 3 Hydras, though. Bad pathing. Absolutely problematic there from Solar. He's not happy about that at all. 189 to 179 supply, though. Solar is up. He's got 89 drones. His economy is through the friggin' roof. What the heck is the hotkey for income on this observer interface? Oh, you came back down. Nice abduct on that tank. Oh, my gosh. Wait, you abducted the tank and then let it go because this attack is coming in. The distraction is real. I cannot believe that command center and that tank survived that engagement. That should not have happened. Nidus network. Okay, if you're going to do a Nidus network with lurkers, I feel better about it than just trying to implement lurkers into your composition. I like the Infestor. Ouch. Okay, those medevacs getting wiped out with dudes in them was really bad news. 5 medevacs have gone down. A total of 6 exist right now. Burrow getting researched. Third base getting swarmed. The Zerg is here, and the Zerg is mad. Abducting a tank from the high ground and the main base to the low ground, and that one actually dies. Abduct another tank to the low ground. That one might survive, and actually 2 tanks survive that engagement. 12 more SCVs die, and Solar decides to back it out while getting chased by Marines and Marauders. Really mad at the attack. Oh, he burrows a Ling here so the orbital can't re-land. That's awesome. That is super, super sick. But look at this. Another base here from GuMiho, which is in full view of Solar. Solar can see that. Lings are going to try to at least force a liftoff there, and probably, I don't know what these Hydras are trying to do. Trying to join up with these Lings a little bit. Again, you can take down a planetary with Adrenal Lings, but not if there's a standing army next to it. If there's an army parked next to that thing, nope. Don't even try to kill it. Not going to work out. 6 o'clock base coming in from Solar. Like a 530, 545 base or something. Creep spread up the top side. Kind of like split this map in half, yeah? So I think technically this is supposed to be GuMiho's base, but Solar is taking it. Nidus gets killed before it can pop here from GuMiho. GuMiho shuts that sucker down. Very nicely done. +2 vehicle weapons on the way. The more tanks, probably the better. That's a fun Nidus location just outside of the third of GuMiho. Resources lost 12,000 to 14,000 for Solar. That's acceptable losses. There's a blinding cloud. but not really getting the most value. I mean, again, you're not going to get a gajillion value out of Hydraling Bane, but it's going to be good enough. And one siege tank, not really enough to stop a million lurkers. No, definitely not. This factory's probably going to die, and tanks are factoring into GuMiho's into GuMiho's strategy here. Uh-oh, this is not looking good for GuMiho. This topside base from Solar's coming up. He's expanding like a madman. He's going to shut down this planetary with the... Oh, nope, nope, nope. Oh, that Envision? That is Envision of this planetary, so that thing gets shut down. This one lurker's got 2 kills. Another Nidus is coming up inside the natural base. GuMiho's getting pulled apart, and during all of this, Solar is expanding. Well, trying to re-expand down here. Making stuff. Spending his cash as well as he can. Just kind of to remax over and over and just Zerg waving onto the Terran here. Yeah, this group. No, guys. Bad. Get out. Yep, bigger group even that. I don't know. Lings running in, trying to take down a siege tank, but planetary defending. Banelings here. That planetary is going to die. There's enough Ling Bane Hydra with the upgrades. Yeah, planetary pops. And Solar says, job well done, men. Let's get out of here. I mean, I don't know that Hydras are necessarily dudes, but why not? It's a 6-kill siege tank. Positioned perfectly there by GuMiho, but this is too much. There is too much Zerg out. Look at this mini-map. This base is up. This base is up. The planetary's not coming back. The ghosts are here, but other than sniping the couple of lurkers that exist, what are they supposed to do against Hydraling Bane? And that's the key of Hydraling Bane. What do you snipe when Hydras and Lings and Banes are bearing down upon you? I guess a Hydra doesn't seem like the greatest use of your abilities. It doesn't remove, you know, a giant, big, tanky unit from the Zerg army. It's just there's 27 Hydras. One going down is not a big deal. If there's 12 Lurkers, one going down is a big deal. If there are 12 Ultras, one going down is a big deal, right? Nidusing while going in here. Beautiful connections all over the place. Siege tank down. Are there enough? Gosh, are there enough Hydras? Nope. Pulling back. Solar just being incredibly patient here. Recognizing, you know what? I don't need to send everything in. Let's get some trades. Let's get some Baneling connections. Let's snipe down some medevacs. Maybe you kill a base and then get out. As long as this base doesn't exist from GuMiho and this base doesn't exist from GuMiho, I can win this game. That is my economic advantage right now. Is there a hotkey list here? See, GameHeart replay interface. I don't know. I need to look it up. Whatever. Liberator dead. And second Liberator does survive that engagement. Yep. So Solar's at 85 drones, just doing whatever the heck he wants right now. This is looking pretty bad for the GuMiho. Like, all right, no. Again, doesn't need to push in here and start killing bases. All he really needs to do is prevent his bases from dying. If there's an opportunity for an amazing trade, he takes it. Yeah, killing a tank, backing out. That's all you got to do. Killing, maybe try to kill a heli. Nope, too much. Back it out. Just not overextending. There you go. Getting up here. Once again, tanks are high priority for him because the Hydras are squishy. As are the Lings and the Banes. And, oh man, getting a free Ghost up here. Ghost down here dies too. And he's like, can I actually win? Yeah, okay, I could totally win this battle. Army value 112 to 82. Front door getting knocked down. Factory dying again. Too many factories have died. It's only 2, but it's so many. Because this man does not have a million factories. He's got 3 remaining, which is pretty good. They just, I mean, back it out. Lurker doing what it can, but there we go. Just backing it out and then sending group to the south. Liberator dead. Planetary dead. Enough Ling Bane to take down that planetary? Maybe not, says Solar. So again, he backs it out. GuMiho says, I really need these bases. Oh, he's taking this, which the Zerg could shut down, but is more worried about defending this topside base as the army has proceeded on to creep and is pretty scary. Once again, Solar just refusing to overextend here. He has just gotten a lot better over the last couple of years of recognizing, sure, I could bust in here and shut this down, but I would lose everything. So let's try it somewhere else later. Patience, and intelligence. So the Broodlords are here. We saw the Greater Spire coming through that production tab. The Broodlords. Oh gosh. Marauders, siege tanks. This is really toast. That planet, that's done. And I think, yep, this is done. That's done. This is done. GuMiho. Ifini. He is toast. He's fighting. He's going to take down this hatchery with this group. Try to kill as many drones as he can, and then, bam, take down the hatch. But one hatch down in exchange for 3 bases that have been denied pretty constantly throughout this game is just not enough. Marines try to stim in and deal with these Broodlords, and they sort of can. Yeah, Broodlord going down. Still 3 remaining. Blinding Cloud attacking through that totally sucks. This orbital gonna die. Yep, just the base count death here. Did he? No, did not save that. Just replanted it immediately. Nice job. And, oh crap, Lings are inside the house. Lings are sniping your ghosts as they come out of the barracks. That's really bad time. Good snipe on the Broodlords, though. There we go. Ghosts finding some value there. And Solaris, he can attack into a planetary fortress defended by dudes. Yes. But it doesn't matter. GuMiho, GG's out. And Solar is our winner in 21 minutes. Who is still in this game? Someone. Africa TV was in this game. Excellent stuff. Africa TV has left the game, and Africa TV has left the game. There were 2 Africa TVs here. Intriguing. All right. Fantastic show. What a great showing there from Solar. Man. That was, I mean, just an incredible display of Zerg there. The 45,000 resources lost to 41,000 resources lost is not that big of a deal for a Zerg player in 20 minutes. 21 minutes. That is great. That is great in a TVZ. The upgrades are fantastic. He never did get the +3 missile attack, but it obviously did not need it to win. And then, yeah, just income here telling the story. Way more mineral income. The gas come is pretty similar, but... Ay, caramba. 82 SCVs died. 3 planetaries went down. And did any orbitals die in this game? How is that possible? No orbitals died in this game, or did we run out of space? Or am I blind? No orbitals died. All right, wow. 1 hatchery went down. 1 got canceled here today, too. But overall, Hydroling Bane with a little bit of Viper, a little bit of Broodlord, a little bit of Lurker, just little seasonings of those units. We're able to keep GuMiho contained on a couple of bases. Well, a couple of bases. On his side of the map, with Solar having the economic advantage, and ka-chow. There you go. That's it. So that was great. That was an incredible display of ZVT there in the GSL finals. And that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.